Hello all, and welcome to Graveyard Keeper with me, the Walrus. This is the first time I've ever picked up the game, so I'm really curious to see what the game is about, and like I said, I've never seen anything, well, I've seen some images of it, but I've not actually looked into playing it, so this will be a fun old time for me here. Okay, so it looks like something that misses you, okay. Oh, that's quite sweet. We've got a partner calling on the phone, I think. Hold up! Hold up. Please tell me I haven't just been isekai'd into a fantasy universe. Oh my goodness. I think that is the case. Okay, so Graveyard Keeper is an isekai. Okay, so that's an interesting thing. Okay, so let's have a quick look around at my surroundings here. So I've got some boxes, some stuff. Okay, so I can make fuel from sticks. Okay, that's all good. I mean, I don't even actually know much about like the whole even passage of time in this game yet. Obviously, since this is the very first time that I've ever played it. So it looks like those are things that I can upgrade, like blueprints. Okay, so I'm assuming that in the grave is this skull that I want to speak to. Let's just see if there's anything else I can quickly look at while I'm doing. Okay, so I press Y to interact with stuff. It's nice that it gives me some prompts, because of course I've got literally no idea about any. I didn't even look at the controller mapping. I think that might have been a bit of a mistake on my part, because actually looking at controller mapping isn't a bad idea, like a lot of the time, because, well, you might not know what anyone does. But it looks like the game's actually sort of teaching me at least, which is nice. Something like donkey. Dangerous donkey, alright? I'm genuinely inanely curious here, because I want to know why is a donkey dangerous. So let's see. Oh, there's the donkey. What's he do? Okay, something about communism? Oh, Christ, it's a talking donkey. Okay, so that's a thing. I mean, to be fair, it's a fantasy universe, as we've discovered. It isn't a weird isekai type thing, so of course talking donkeys, that's perfectly legitimate and quite. Apparently it is here. Although only we can understand him, apparently. Well, we've got a body, so now what? Now, the thing is, I remember doing some stuff for when I did my my degree. Now, my degree is in medicinal biology. Yeah, and I use it for this. No, I don't use it at all. It's silly. But I do remember going to a couple of autopsies, so I have seen them. So I know how kind of grim as a concept that is. And what is this SARD? I'm assuming SARD is their F word or something. Then he wants beer. Alright, and I need to extract flesh. Well, that's just a little bit cannibalistic. That's disturbing as all heck. Just exactly what I wanted to do, isn't it? Gotta love going in and, please tell me that I didn't unlock that because I removed the... Oh, that's so gross. Why would I get the ability to make a burger after autopsying a body? Oh no, I don't like this. Oh, that hurts. Okay, that's alarming. Though I cannot deny I'm enjoying the music. It's quite a pleasant sounding soundtrack. I quite like it so far. So okay, so I can make graves. And then I chuck a body in and then decorate. Cool. Don't use goat skulls and upside down stars. Okay. I'm assuming that one can potentially unlock upside down stars and goat skulls later on in the game, because yeah, let's make a satanic tomb. Okay. Here comes. Okay. Wow, he's a chunky fellow, isn't he? It's not like he's playing into the stereotypes of awful bishops. Unfortunately, when I think of awful bishops, if you've ever watched Blackadder, the baby-eating bishop of Bath and Wells comes mostly to mind here. As a character, very entertaining. Horrific as a character as well, and brilliant. My graveyard's best. No kidding, I literally got here maybe 20 minutes ago. Maybe not even that. Who knows? I certainly don't. Okay, so you want my graveyard to be of at least decent quality. Fair enough. My rotund friend here. We'll do what we can. What else can we get from him? I'm trying to see if there's any further information that we can get from him. Okay, burial certificate. So that's something I need, obviously. Okay, I want to fix the graveyard. That would be nice. Let me fix it. Let me fix it real good. Yeah, I'm going to laugh at your terrible joke. I am blessed and beautiful. You're so, like, painfully ignorant. Ancient contract between the town and the village. So essentially, somebody dies in the town, but they don't want to have the town, like, being polluted with bodies, so they dump it on the village. Wow, lovely. I feel bad for the villagers. How do I get to the town? Can I even get to the town? Who knows? Okay, so we've got technologies. Right, okay, so nature, handcrafting, and essentially religious / the occult. Alright. Okay, so I spend what I've learned there. Okay. I get that. Okay, so I've got some wooden repair things, and let's see what else we can do here, if anything. Hopefully something. Okay, so clearing these, that's easy enough, and we're getting some sticks. That's kind of good, I guess. I mean, getting some sticks. I'm going to use them for something, I guess. What, I don't know yet, but I'm going to use them. Okay, so I can fix the gravestones, and hopefully that'll take it from -3 to... Ooh, okay, -1. So it's still bad. Oh, it's because I don't think I've fixed the perimeter around it, have I? So that's going to be something, isn't it? So let's see what else we can do here. There's got to be something that we can do that's clever. Well, we've got a grave. We're going to fix that up. That'd be nice. Okay, so we fixed that grave up, and it actually looks... I mean, it's a bizarre concept to say that a grave looks nice. But then again, I've seen some of the hilarious... Well, I say hilarious, I shouldn't mock the idea of the photo-printed gravestones. I think they're a bit weird. A bit creepy, in my personal, humble opinion. But, hey, people do what they want to do. It's not my life to choose. And people can do how they feel. And I'm allowed to think it's a bit odd. If I believe it is, I will state. Okay, what else can we get here? Well, we're clearing it out. I'm running low on the old HP. It's not an HP, though. I assume the blue bar is my stamina of some description. And I'm running out of that, which... And the bishop keeps looking at his mirror. Very vain. Okay, so we've still got some more sticks. Okay, I haven't got enough stamina. Well, let's go into the town and find out about this burial certificate for now, then. Find out what on earth that is and what it does, and where one acquires one. Because there's got to be an answer for that. Okay, so wooden sticks. Okay, so I can have a fishing rod and a sword. Alright, so I've got some tools. Well, I could probably talk to that guard there, but, like, it's getting dark already. Like, the time goes by way faster than I was kind of expecting in this game. So I kind of need to get on that, don't I? Okay, so I've got some food. I'm assuming that I kind of need to, unlike where I've been playing in Stardew Valley, where I've kind of ignored the ability to restore my stamina, because there was only right at the beginning of the game where I struggled with like stamina and probably could have eaten things. I'm assuming that that might be a bit more prevalent and play a more important part in this game. Because I'm not saying that it feels weird or bad to sort of suggest it. It's I'm going based on what I know about other games, which at the moment is Stardew Valley. Because it's really all I know about at this moment in time. So, okay, many years ago, inappropriate meat. So I can't just sell the corpse meat, which is, I guess, a relief. But I'm still concerned about why the fact that he looks... Oh god, he thinks it looks good. Oh my god, no. It's... Oh no. Oh, this game, why are you doing this to me? This is very uncomfortable. I do not enjoy it. I am not enjoying. Gross. Oh dear. Right, anyway. A town pass is what I need. Alright. So, one requires a town pass from doing something. Can I trade with you? I mean, I've got no money either. That's really bad. Okay, so nobody seems to really acknowledge that I've come here through some manner. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to have arrived here. Like, other than, you know, our beloved kingdom. Wow, okay, so people don't care for the king or kingdom. That's fair enough. I guess it's a bit lame. And our monarch may be a bit of a butt. Apparently so. So let's see what else can we do here, if anything. Okay, well I got no money, so I can't really do much with that. I mean, I need more money. I kind of want more. Where I'm going to get it, goodness knows. Okay, so I am indeed the new Grand King of blah blah blah. That's all well good. People seem to at least not be terribly terrible. And she can sell me some ideas, plans for recipes and things. That's kind of good. I like that. Well, I think I probably should head back to the... I wanted to say the farm, but it's the grave. The graveyard, specifically, not the grave on its own, because that would be weird. Okay, you're the potter, so then you're obviously not the blacksmith that I wanted to see. So where is he? I misinterpreted. I thought they said to the left. They said east. I'm a nana. Okay, so the days have a symbol with each of them. Sun, moon, male, female, and then what are the other ones? Didn't check. There's something odd about them. Apparently, so I'm assuming, okay, so I can make a an energy potion, you say. So that must mean I can restore some of my energy using these potions, which is good because I've got none. I need to kill these okay. I have to find out where everything is. This is the problem I've got, is finding out where actually everything is hiding on the map. See, okay, let's craft that sword. That's all well and good. I think this is the big problem I've currently got is obviously I don't know anything about the world. I don't know anything about where stuff is, which is all well and good and perfectly fine. It's just that obviously I'm quite used to knowing where everything is in Stardew. So. But then again, it's the same with any new game. Whenever you play a new game, you've got to learn where everything is. Finding your feet is like one of the first things we need to do. So, we're finding our feet in the game, in the world, and okay, I haven't defeated the slimes yet. Like it's will do. Just give for me a minute. And then I shall absolutely bludgeon this with a sword. So the swinging the sword does eat up energy, interestingly. That kind of makes sense, I guess. Just, I gotta get used to that as a fact. Let's keep on trucking. There's got to be more we can do. Well, interestingly, because there's no time limit type things, it feels a little bit more Minecrafty in the I can just keep on slugging. So I guess the only thing that's going to stop me from doing that is actually going to be being able to interact with the villagers, because apparently okay, I'll go over there. The village, blah blah blah. What's Jerry saying? Okay, so I can gather berries, apples, and make dough. Okay, so that's kind of nice. I like that. It's a pleasant idea. Something to do. Well, let's harvest some berries. I might as well. Whilst I'm here. Edible mushrooms. That's good. As opposed to inedible mushrooms. Okay, so there's a garden as well. So essentially I get to do some farming sim as well. Depending. Now the trouble is, I've got to figure out why does the town have no money? So they can't pay me for the things that I'm supposed to do. Which then means where the hell do I get money from? Other than, I guess, I just have to make stuff and sell stuff. That's all I can do at the moment. Which is somewhat annoying. Because I have things that I kind of need to do. Like, I don't know what they all are, but I definitely have things I need to do. Okay, that's a little bit creepy. So some dude hiding in the basement underneath my house. I mean, whoever you are, that's suitably odd. What else can I do? Simple and tasty. So I've learned some simple and tasty things. Still suitably weird. Okay, so I can make a chest down here. That's fine. Not much, but it's something. Okay, meat. Okay, jelly is actually quite good. It's kind of beneficial. Excuse me. Sorry, it's that time of year again where I've just got an incredibly bad cough. And because I'm just being lazy, I haven't cut that bit out. Okay, so I'm going to make... I've got flour, and I can... Okay, so I turn wheat into flour. I mean, duh. And I can turn flour into dough with water. I mean, I'm assuming there's somewhere really dumb that one actually obtains water from. Like, really obvious as well, probably. Okay, so... Oh, I can wake up whenever I want. That's also interesting. Okay, so you are a ghost of some description. That's weird. What are you doing here? Ghosty ghost. I don't even know. To be fair, this is very odd. Very weird. Like, I'm just trying to figure out what I actually have to do so much in this game so far, which is nice and confusing. Okay, so I'm going to cut down some trees, and I'm also going to harvest some of these mushrooms. I'm going to cook something, I guess, because really, looking at it, I definitely need to be able to have more energy, because I do churn through it at quite a rate at the moment. Okay, so I'm assuming the logs go into this log storage. They do. I mean, it's almost like it's kind of a given, considering what it's there for. But again, I've seen weirder things where logic and common sense are not quite there. Would not be the first time that logic and common sense would decree against me. Okay, so I need to make a furnace so I can make some iron. Where the hell I get iron, I don't know. Hopefully somewhere nearby. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see soon enough. So this is awkward. This is very confusing. So I also need to fix these grave bits. So it says that I can repair them, but I don't know if I can make the kits yet. So I think I have to learn how to make the grave repair kits, which is annoying because I don't think I can make them that table there. So where or what do I do now? Because I've got to find that out. Okay, well, I'm assuming if I head back to town for a bit, at least it'll give me some ideas as to what the hell is going on around here. Okay, so I'm wandering through. It's very strange walking through these fields of wheat and going, I can't harvest this. I know, I'm going to make a fair number of Stardew references, only because that's what I'm used to at the moment, but I'm going to try and minimise that going forward. Because I know this is not Stardew Valley, it's a little bit more,
Voila.
Okay, so she doesn't want to talk to me.
Poisson.
So that's the lady I need to speak to, but she doesn't want to talk to me, fair enough. Slightly annoying would be the best way of putting that, I think. Is there any way around this for now? I do not know. Okay, well, I'm just going to dig up everything for now because, okay, so I can't cut that one down because I need a technology. So maybe some of the trees are more specific research requiring for doing that. Well, if at least I clear some of this land because it's pretty heavily populated with stuff that needs to be done. And I now have papers that allow me to exhume a corpse, which, I mean, I guess that's good and all. I have the right to pull a corpse out of the ground. Yay. I guess. No, the problem is like, yeah, okay, I have a thing. Like, I can pull corpses out of the ground. I'm lovely and refreshed. Wonderful stuff. And what else can I do today? Well, I've got to get some more red and green knowledge by the looks of things, so I can make more of the equipment I need so that I can progress, I think. Get the autopsy table, which is lovely and weird and wonderful, because it's an autopsy table, and it still weirds me out that I can just hoik out a bit of someone's flesh and just be kind of be done with it. It feels very wrong. very, very wrong. But let's just clear this area out, because it needs clearing out. I think that's the nicest way of putting it, is it needs to be done. And the sooner I get it done, the better. Because that's the best plan of action I've currently got here right now. Anyway. Okay, so I'm cutting down this... Well, mining away the stone. Again, clearing space. So let's at least sort that mess out, because if I can clear this area out, that'll be good. I don't know what this boggy, swampy area really does for me, but it'll be good to at least clear it out. Fab, we've got a bit more stone. I mean, I wonder how much... And it appears that it's not... I thought it'd be a big slab of it like the logs, but it does appear to not be the case, which is interesting. I do wonder how that works then. Okay, so in the yard, okay, I've got a map. It's not amazing. But it does vaguely tell me where I'm going and what I'm doing. Which is nice, I guess. Okay, so we need a sawhorse, which we're building, and then we need a furnace, and then I'm assuming some form of anvil. So, okay, so we can now make wood billets and flitch. Admittedly, my carpentry knowledge is woefully lacking, if I'm honest about it. And I haven't studied anything, so how does one study them? Like, I don't know. One assumes that there's some form of thing that's obvious when it comes to studying. Don't know what it is, but I'm assuming that it's there. Well, we're going to cut down some trees and see what we get. Hopefully something good. Okay, that's good. Okay, so I can cut down that big block. That gives me... Okay, so it gave me a couple of logs, which is nice. I mean, they're going to get used at some point. I mean, I'm using the flitch at the moment quite a lot, I think, because there's lots of things that I need to make with it. But I need to make a firewood, and I need to make that, I'm assuming, because, well, one assumes that firewood would be quite helpful. Extracting skulls. Yeah, it's a bit creepy, but apparently that's a thing. Right. Master Gatherer. I can't grab that because I haven't got the ability. I haven't got the blue knowledge. So the blue knowledge is the bit that I'm curious about. Okay, primitive forging. Well, I want to be able to make those, don't I? So we should probably use some of the red on that. There's a lot to this. Said from a man who's just started playing it as well, but it does seem that there's quite a lot. And I should probably try and find out what on earth I'm supposed to do. Because one assumes that I need to make like a decent amount of money to actually do things in the game, because without the money, obviously I can't really do much, can I? How one does that in the first place, different question. Because making money seems to be a little bit tricksy, especially right now. But I need to clear out the graveyard. I need to make it better, more presentable, more lovely, and Which I kind of get, because rather than having a spooky looking graveyard that looks like it's straight out of a horror movie, it would be better to have a nicer presented one that looks nicer and neater and more organised and clean, I guess. Can't say for certain though. Yeah, I guess that's all I can do. Okay, so I can cook at that fireplace, so that's nice. And then there's a fishing spot, so that's good at least. So I know that that's the thing. Some more stone. Still got plenty of energy, so I should probably still try and do a couple more things. Is this where I want to go? I mean, I know I need to find somewhere to get iron, but I don't know how. I know that sounds real stupid. I'm assuming there's a more like clearly a mine type place where one goes, but I haven't found that yet. Okay, so that's a flower. Okay, so I can harvest some of this stuff, and it looks like this is the lighthouse down here, which I assume has some use later. What that could be, I don't know. But I'm going to grab these flowers because, again, probably have a use. Don't know what though. And it does appear that they don't go off. So that was something I was wondering: is that do things go off? I mean, they don't in Stardew, but again, as I said, different games, different rules. But lots of apples though, and that's quite nice. I would like to have a nice little orchard, because orchards are cute and all. What else can we do here? Well, I've got a log that I'm now taking back with me, so I've explored a little bit, but I haven't found what I was looking for. Which is most unhelpful. But I could eat these apples. And I know where I can find them now, so I don't need to have them in my inventory right now. I can use them later. That seems like the most prudent option, is to grab the apples and use them later to do things. Yeah, so I think that's going to be the best plan of action right now. Well, what am I going to do with that? I think this is the big thing, is like I still don't really know what a lot of things in this game actually do, or do for me, more specifically. So I need to find that out. Right. So that's the thing. Well, the town's nice and all. And it does appear that I can just keep operating throughout the night as long as I've got the stamina to do it. It doesn't seem to make a huge difference, which, I mean, that's interesting. Whether that's a good thing is a very different question, however, because I'm not sure if powering through is generally a good idea, but it's what I've done. I mean, I've played a hell of a lot of games like Don't Starve, where that's kind of a thing. And that's something as well, like, I wouldn't mind playing Don't Starve again, but my goodness, does it, it's a tough game. It's been a long time since I played it. I think it's probably the best way of describing it. I thoroughly enjoyed it, but my goodness. I think the last time I played it was when with Don't Starve together with some friends, and I finally found some iron. Okay, so this is where the iron ore is hiding. So, what the sod does one do with it? You know, fit in with the game. Okay, so you need a technology for that. I don't have much in the way of energy left, so I'm assuming it might be a bit tricky for me to do any further right now. Which is fine. Which is perfectly fine. We'll just do what we can and need to do. Which is going to be making this furnace, I think, so I can actually make some iron. So I'm going to build that. I bet you're going to run out of energy. Yeah, I am, aren't I? Well, we got some more green slime though, so I could, in theory, turn that into some jelly. Which still seems very strange that that's the thing, but you know, eat what you kill. It's getting very Monster Hunter vibes there. And turn it into delicious food. Okay, so fuel from sticks is negligible. So I don't think the sticks provide enough. I want to make firewood. I'm going to need to make firewood. So how does one make firewood? I mean, I'm assuming using the firewood doodad. Master gatherer. Okay, so it does give you some nice little perks and bonuses, which is kind of cute. Like that. For learning things. Did me a learning. I learned it good. Right, so it takes a while for the furnace to do its good old job, which is fine and all. And that's, I guess, what I've kind of got to go with at the moment, haven't I? It's just going to keep on slugging for me. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. So what else can I do today? Again, not much available energy, so it's going to be a little bit limited on what I can do. Might need to just go to sleep, which feels a bit counterproductive being that it's the middle of the day, but psh, it's a thing. And if that's what we have to do, that's what we have to do. Yeah, not much else I can. Say Levy, I'll live. Right, so I should probably err on the side of caution as to what I can and will do for the rest of the day, I think. Probably the best way of describing it, because obviously there's a lot of things that I need to do. So we've got ourselves a corpse here, and I think I need to make sure that that gets attended to maybe a little bit quicker than I was kind of going to. I say that because looking at the corpses, it does appear that they have like a degradation rate, so they start rotting, which makes perfect sense because, well, preserving a corpse is a thing. And it's so this is where I might sound a little bit silly in some ways. So the idea of pumping a corpse so full of preservatives just to make sure that you can view it, I understand that there is more of a viewing culture within some countries and some places. The idea of an open casket funeral seems very strange to me. But I am aware that the different traditions dictate different responses and different reasons for doing things. So I'm not really in a place to discuss. But I do watch a mortician on YouTube. I'd highly recommend her stuff, actually, because she goes on about the death industry in the United States and all sorts of weird and wonderful stuff about, well, things. And she's really fascinating to listen to. I started watching it actually around the time that my grandmother passed. It just sort of came up in my YouTube recommendeds, I think. Can't even remember entirely entirely why. But it was a kind of an interesting breath of fresh air. So I think I'm going to be thinking about that channel quite a lot whilst I play this, because of course I am now an unscrupulous graveyard keeper. I am a mortician. Whether I'm a bad mortician is a very different question. So off we go. So firewood, I still need to get some more red so I can learn the stump, and I need some more of these. So let's craft some more of that. Okay, so we get red for that as well, so that's good. So we've got our wood billets, that's good. We're going to cut down this bit of stone as well, so we can cut it to size, use it for something. Use it, use it, use it. Don't want to lose it. So let's keep slicing through. So the wooden sticks don't really provide much in the way of fuel, so I think they're going to be bits that I kind of ignore for now. I mean, they clearly have a further use, just not really great for firewood. Okay, so I need to something about the Inquisitor. I mean, I need to kind of explore where that could be. I don't know. For now, however, I'm just gonna keep slugging on with what I'm doing, which is not much really at the moment. I mean, I'm sort of just trying to get my skills up so I can actually do things, which I think is quite reasonable. Because there's lots of stuff that I need to do. So let's see, what else can I kind of achieve here? So firewood is... Okay, so I can make lots of firewood. That's great. I'm going to need to make firewood. And once we've made it, then we can use it... to make other things, so that's good. That's good. So I mean, it seems to be going in the right direction, at least for now, which is nice. I'm probably going to need more iron. I wouldn't be surprised if I do. So it also looks like, being that it's a 6-day week, I should probably try and figure out what things happen on certain days, because I would wager there's probably things that only happen on certain days of the week, as sort of mentioned that that lady appears only on the Women's Day, because it appears as a Men's Day, a Women's Day, night day, Sunday, and then those other two symbols. Now, I am not very familiar with my vaguely zodiac-y signs, but I think that looks similar-ish to Taurus. The one in the green circle. I could be very wrong. I don't know. Zodiac symbols are very much not my knowledge base. I have some friends who they definitely are. I'm just not that person. Okay, so let's sleep through until we're full of energy again, and then we've got things that we kind of need to do. Okay, so let's craft and kind of hope for the best on that one. Add fuel. Yep, so we're going to add the iron ingot. So we can make another 6 right now. We've got enough for 14, so that's not atrocious. Okay, I can live with that. It's an amount. Trucking. So I need to make some more fixins, and I don't think I've got the ability to, because I haven't got the anvil. So am I a bit stuck here? Because have I made something out of sequence that I have screwed myself over slightly here? It wouldn't be the beyond the realm of possibility. I guess I need to go visit the blacksmith and maybe he can sell me some. But if he sells me them, how? Because I've got no money, so I need to make some money. Maybe if I take some like logs and like some firewood and stuff, maybe he'll buy those from me. Maybe. But let's just make some more wood billets. Because I think that would probably be a good idea. I could be wrong, but I think that's probably a good idea. Yeah. Well, we're going to have to keep trying at least. So, we're going to use the firewood. I think I could probably put some of the firewood in the kitchen bit. Try to make some more. That probably wouldn't hurt, would it? As a general plan, idea type shenanigans. What next? Okay, so I'm refreshed again, and it is now Moon Day. So it looks like Sunday's the next day. Good grief, already. Yeah, the day sequence is very quick. By the looks of things. So yeah, I'm going to go and visit the blacksmith. And we're going to try and sell him some of our stuff that we don't need as much of. Because, yeah, we know that we need more of it. Okay, so I need to figure out how do I get water. I have a sneaking suspicion it's going to be really dumb how one obtains water in this. Like, you should have noticed this earlier, you absolute banana sort of level of duh. Okay, so I can make wooden crosses there, so that's good, but I still need some nails for that, so that's going to be a thing. And I am going to want to do so, because I want to improve the layout of, well, not the layout, sorry, the general viewing of the bishop of my graveyard. I want him to think that it's lovely, even if he is a bit of a pompous fool. Like, it's that whole, oh, I don't really do it, I just do it because it's the tradition dictates. It's like, wow, you probably would help if you knew why you were doing something, you old sod. But then again, there are a lot of things that are very much stuck in tradition, because tradition doth dictate that X, Y, Z happens. It's like, that's how it's going then. So, gonna bimble on over to the town. Now, it's nice that there's lots of other things for me to grab while I'm out and about. Other foodie type items that I could restore my energy with later on, because I think that's going to be kind of the case for a lot of them, is I can't use them right. I might not use them right now. They're probably going to be more useful at a later date. Oh, I can harvest the berry bushes in people's houses. Ah. I'm sure they'll be thrilled with me for doing that. That is kind of funny. So let's us see. So the vendor gets improved, so he can sell me the same equipment. So I wonder what these. I mean, these whetstones that I guess are used for fixing them. So why does he sell the same equipment? I guess because I could lose them somehow? Maybe? I mean, one assumes that is the case, that one could lose bits of equipment. Okay, what can you tell me, good sir? I will have a beer, thank you, thank you. That saves me a lot of hassle from trying to make money to buy a damn beer. Gardens merchants. Okay, so where is the merchant? So I can commission from the merchant. Okay. So beware, pay your debts on time, otherwise you're gonna have your land seized. Welcome to well, the real world. Oh, so he comes every Taurusy day. Okay, so what next? Okay, so I can get buckets of water. So I wonder if that's what I need for my cooking. I would assume that is the case. That one needs buckets of water to make, you know, cooking stuff. I mean, we'll see what else we need to do, because, yeah, that's kind of a given, isn't it? What next? So, keep slugging through the town, that's fine and all. What else are we going to do today? Well, I say, what else are we going to do today? Stuff is the main thing that what we're going to do today. Okie dokie then. It's getting dark again, so looks like Sunday is coming up next. So that's when the bishop will be back. Now, of course, it's definitely not ready because I haven't learned to make the repair kits, which I really flipping need right now. So I'm going to have to do that. But then what? I mean, that's the big next question. Then what? Okay, so we'll stuff things away because obviously I don't need everything out and about right now. And we can go and give the little Scully boy Jerry his beer that he's asked for. And that'll be good for our relationship with our skull friend, I guess. Okay, so he's happy with that. Make sure the Inquisitor isn't looking for Jerry. So I need to find the Inquisitor wherever the heck they are. So that's a question in of itself, really, because I don't actually know where the Inquisitor is. So, no idea. Okay, so apparently there's a way home, but the skull doesn't really know anything about it. Thanks for that. What else can I do? Let's see. You hate fishtails. Okay, well, you hate fishtails, but I also then need to do some fishing. Fine. Fine. I really hope that it's not like an awful fishing mechanic. We'll see, though. Now, again, I am playing this with Indeed, with a controller, because that's just the way I like to do things, so I do kind of wonder if it's actually easier with a controller than with a mouse and keyboard again. We'll see. We'll see. Right. So it's now Sunday early morning. We should probably head to bed so we can restore some energy, but we do need... I think I can sell iron ingots to the blacksmith. That would kind of make sense. So I'm going to go to the blacksmith and I'm going to sell... Although, to be fair, I probably don't have to go straight to him and only to him to sell stuff, because I would assume that one can actually go and sell things to other people, but the question is what and to whom. So I'm assuming at the moment it's probably easier to just to sell a block of iron to the blacksmith for now. So yeah, let's see that one. I mean, the town itself doesn't seem to be too bad. I mean, it's definitely not too far. It's a little bit of a trek. Then again, it might just be because I'm a bit slow and I don't really know where I'm going yet. I mean, it won't take... Hopefully, it won't take me too long to actually understand where the hell everyone is, where everything is, what I need to do, and how one does it, because that would be really important for me to actually know. So yeah, not the end of the world. So who is? I mean, I haven't even tried going into people's houses. Probably a good thing, because I probably shouldn't do that. I don't know. Right. So let's... Well, there's a mole there. Unfortunately, I don't seem to be able to interact with the mole, which is a shame. That would be quite funny, though, if I could. Just to be like, hi, mole, you're a mole. Hello. Okay, so I can sell him the iron ingot for 55 and 57, which is then enough, just about, to buy a simple iron part. Goodness gracious, that is expensive. And very annoying. Because, yeah, I really wish it didn't cost me as much. Okay, we got another body. So that's good. And, so we can't really talk to the donkey whilst he's poodling. Well, actually, I could have tried to, but I abandoned that as an idea. There. Well, we're going to bury that body. That's easy enough. That's fine and dandy. But what else are we going to do? Well, I guess I'm going to make myself a wooden anvil. Which one assumes that whilst that's still an anvil of sorts, you might not be able to craft everything on it. I guess. Maybe. Don't know for certain, though. Either way, let's keep on trucking. Because that's what we're doing here. So we're going to make a wooden anvil. We're going to plop it down here. And I'm going to make myself some more metal fixins. Because, yeah, I need to make them. And I'm going to make some iron nails. Sorry, some nails. And you said iron nails. They could be steel nails in the game. I don't know. But they're nails of a description. That would be quite helpful. Wonderful stuff. Stone cutter. I haven't got one of those yet, so I should probably make one. I haven't needed it yet, but I probably will do. So yeah, let's slap that down there and see what happens with that. Okay, theology is still a little bit lacking so far, which is fine. But I do need to learn some more stuff from my theology bit. I wonder if I get that once I open up the church, because there's been an indication that that could be where and how I make money by opening the church up, which would then improve the money coming into the town, which then means that the town can pay me for those burial certificates, I guess, maybe? I mean, I've removed a bone. I probably don't want to remove too much else out of them, because does the body get more gross? I need to try and understand that, because I don't actually know what that actually does if I remove lots of gubbins out of them. So now, as I've done previously with my Stardew Valley runs, I'm going to avoid looking at the Wikipedia for this. Because I am happy to blunder through and see how badly I do in this game. Because I kind of think that's more fun, seeing how terrible I can be at this game. But at the same time, we will see how terribly optimized I can do for this terrible run that I'm doing here. So let's keep on trucking. We've got some more stuff that we should probably do. I mean, keeping on trucking is my phrase of the week at the moment. Definitely the phrase of the day. getting late. And there's nothing in the morgue now. And I would like to repair the desk. And I've run out of energy. Of course I have. Always the bleeding way. Just run out of energy all the time. Not the end of the world. Not the end of the world. I'll live. I'll just go and, do things. Which involve going to bed. So, once I sort out the inventory, I think I'm gonna... Well, hang on. Let's sort out this water here. Used to get water. Oh, I'm such an Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I was trying to figure out how... Oh, how do I not fall down more? Right, so I can make dough. Brilliant. So, anyway. I will say a big shout out thank you to my patrons on Patreon, and hopefully you've all enjoyed this video today. If you're going to like to see more Graveyard Keeper, please do tune into the next few videos that I'm going to be doing, all on the... Nice, I nearly said brand new. Brand new for me, Graveyard Keeper. But please do like, share, and subscribe, because all of those metrics are always useful.